I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money. That money. Yeah, guys, I don't know why you're so quiet today. I'm here. I'm ready to chat and, enjoying the game. I hope you guys are too. If you are, please give the stream a like. Get up to 100 likes this afternoon. We're at 60-something. And, guys, please support the stream if you can. Anything appreciated, all right? Nickel here. What was the point of doing all this? Tyrone, see you later, I guess. Okay. All right. Are we ready to begin? I guess we'll just start. Let's end this. Sorry to those watching on demand. I thought for sure there'd be more to talk about, but it seems like the chat's they're not really talkative today. So we'll end this and we'll get started with the game. Okay. Here you go. I thought you guys would have way more questions, but alrighty then. All right, let's get set up. Here we are. Probably should uninstall some games soon. Games that I know I'm not going to be playing anymore. Not that it matters. I have a giant hard drive, so it's not like I'm running out of space or anything. Oh, I need my controller. Hold on, I got to get it. Let's get some likes on the stream. We need one more like to get to 50. Let's get to 50. Let's get some super chats in to unseat Spawn Killer as the top super chatter. It's $5. And let's get a tip in. Get Mr. Game Master unseated with only that $1.18 tip. Let's get some contributions in as we begin. Shall we? Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to take a brief break because I'm going to use the restroom and my wife is home, so I'm going to get Jasper out of here, and then I'll come back and we'll continue on. Guys, please, it would be great if you could contribute today. As you can see, I have no clue what's going on. It's one of the slowest days I've ever had in history of streaming. And it's the same game we were playing earlier in the week and everyone loved. So, anything is appreciated, all right? I'll be right back. What the hell? Now that was exciting. Okay, back to the game. And, okay, guys, so we got about 90 more minutes on the stream. This will be uninterrupted. We're just going to keep going now for the rest of the stream. Sorry that the stream was thrown off today. I know that today was a very weird one with me not having a podcast and starting late. But I hope that you guys are having a good time chilling with me. Thanks to those who are enjoying. If you are, please like the stream. We're almost to 100 likes, so I appreciate that. If we can get to 100 likes, that would be great. Outside of that, guys, if you can support the stream, please do. I really don't know what's going on today. Like yesterday, I get it. It was a decent day for Street Fighter, but like I have no idea what's going on this stream. I don't want to sit here and complain. I've had an insanely good month and a half, but now it seems like it's, the opposite is happening, and it's like, I don't know what's going on. There will be new games, like, tonight we're doing WWE Champions. Tomorrow we're going to do more Astrobot. Tomorrow night, if the Metaphor demo was long enough, I want to do the Metaphor demo tomorrow night. That way we get a little break from fighting games. Zelda, I'm on the fence about. Already people are like, don't play it. So I'm like, so if we're not going to play Zelda, once we beat, like, Astrobot, maybe we should start Dead Rising Remastered. The new version. I'd be okay with that, the new one. That way it's more Halloween horror themed. I'd be down for that. Zelda, I'm just not feeling. Like, a lot of people ask me, are you going to play it? I'm like, is anyone really asking me for it? Not really. So I'm not really sure what to do, right? Battleduck says, I'd like to hear you sit and complain for 2 hours. I really don't want to. I want to enjoy the game. I don't want to sit here and complain about income today. It's stupid, right? Like, it's really dumb for me to complain about income when I just had arguably one of the best months straight that I've ever had. But it is weird that here we are, and all of a sudden it's like completely flipped. I went from having the best days ever to a day where I made $7. It's like, what happened? I don't know. Is it the game? Is it me? What did I do? Because no one's told me that I've become an incredible asshole and everyone hates me now. So I don't think that's what's happening. Nor am I upset in any way. But if you could support some way today, that would be great. 5 hours? The metaphor demo is 5 hours? Holy crap, right? Oh my god. That's funny. I received a $1.19 tip. I finally have a second tip of the day. Here's some money. Well, gee, thank you to an anonymous tipper who tipped $1.19 to become the biggest tipper of the day. And that gets us to 32 bucks in support for the stream. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. The best decade for horror movies? 80s was crazy because everything was practical still. There was no like, CGI Linda, or anything.
Check this out.
Sometimes they would do insane over-the-top gore and blood and interact with the table and see what happens. Okay. So, guys, I've been having a thought for the last couple of days, and I think what I want to do, once again, since we're moving on to adjusting and doing things in a better way, I think what I want to do for the streams is I want to adjust the goals. Originally, the whole idea for the King's Coffers was that, well, I want to keep making what I was making, but it's obvious that that was overinflated, so I think that we're kind of going to go back to what it used to be. Not the incremental goals, but the overall goals. I was thinking we should do the 150 again, because that's what we were going for previously for tips. But instead of it being just tips, we will include everything, but it'll still just be the 150 that we were doing previous. So now everything that you do to contribute counts towards it. It's an easier goal to hit than the previous goal, right? I'm not saying that we're going to hit it. I'm seriously not. Like, I know we're not going to hit it this stream. But I just think that makes more sense. You know, before it was like, well, why'd you make it 200? Well, because I was getting super chats and 150 in tips every day. I don't want to screw myself. Well, guess what? Now we're not making nearly that at all. So why have an overinflated goal? I think we'll adjust it, and it'll probably work better for everybody. All right? That's what we'll do. We'll do the 150 like we were doing. Okay, and it'll include everything. Super chats, super stickers, and tips. Sound good? Fair enough? All right, now we can resume. I don't care if you're polka dot, you know, what color your skin is. I don't give a shit. As long as the story is good, I don't care. But let's see if they've done it correctly. And by the way, Iron Chef Sakai, I missed it, had tagged me and said, we want your goals back. Like, for example, the incremental goals. Well, here's the thing. Number one, I'm not going to be putting incremental goals on the leaderboard. I'm not. Right? There's certain situations where you don't want to do them. For example, on a day where I'm doing an interview or I'm doing some different kind of content, I'm not going to be doing them. If we're doing standard gameplay streams, then perhaps, yes, we can bring them back. I'm okay with that. But it depends. Like, for example, the last 2 days, it was insanely hot. There was no way I was wearing hats and vests during days when this was 100-degree inside my office, right? Like today, I have the window open. It's cooler in here. I'd be okay with wearing a hat or a vest if we hit those goals at 100 and 150 bucks of contributions. But it has to be subjective. It can't be, oh, you know, no matter what, you absolutely have no right to ever dispute it. You must do it. No. You got to have some level of fucking realism here and understanding of the human condition. No, I'm not going to be sitting here torturing myself to dress up in a vest when it's 100 degrees in my office. That's incredibly fucking stupid. And quite frankly, people should be supporting me for my content and not for me to dress up, okay? So, if you want to contribute to see those goals, all right, cool. I'm down for that, but it has to be a normal day when it's fine. Today is fine. Tonight on the late stream, perfectly fine. You know, tomorrow, if we're playing Metaphor and it's a cooler day, fine. But if I'm playing Street Fighter and I'm already overheated and my adrenaline's all the fucking way up, you can already see me all stressed out, I'm not going to be putting hats and vests on. If I'm doing an interview, I'm not going to be putting, you know what I mean? No, we're not doing that stuff, okay? So, it's subjective for sure. Let me put it that way. It's not going to be objectively yes or no. It's going to be subjective judgment. But I'm okay with bringing it back if people want it for certain streams. All right? The whole idea, and I'm not kidding you, earlier this year, people have been outright telling me that it was like they're tired of it. It's kind of kiddie shit to be dressing up during the stream. It was fun for a bit, but now it's just silly shit, and it doesn't really matter anymore. So, and then people are like, well, think of other goals. Well, what? Because the goals people think of, I can't do. Oh, can you stay later to stream? Dude, I'm already here all day long, and I don't spend enough time with my family as it is. No, I'm not going to be streaming extra on top of that. I already work my ass off, right? So people can think of other things that are reasonable. I'm down for that, but no one ever seems to have a viable replacement. Everyone says this or that, and then everyone shoots it down and says it's not good. So, yeah, if you guys want to come up with something different, I'm okay with that. But I don't want to commit to something and be like, yes, absolutely, every single stream, we'll be bringing back the hats and the vests and everything. I think it's dumb. because it is situational. There's going to be days when absolutely I don't want to do it. There's going to be days when it's not healthy for me to do it. I'm not going to do it during those streams, right? But anyway, today, I mean, we have a half an hour left on stream. Sure, if we hit $100 in tips, we could do a hat. We just got to hurry because we only have a half an hour left. I'm okay with bringing it back as long as people want it and it's a reasonable day to do it. Fair enough? I think she can use to defeat the killer, right? Weird. I received a $9 tip. Honestly, I'd love to single-handedly keep the vestry going indefinitely, but there are periods when I just can't throw any more your way. I hear you. It's all good. I'm not, as you notice, these last few days, we had that streak going crazy, right? It was so amazing. We had 41 days of hitting the goals, and then we lost it. Then we had 12 days of hitting the goals. Then we lost it. Then we had 6. Then we lost it. You haven't noticed I'm not complaining? Guys, you've been amazing to me in my life and recently, especially with all the stuff going down, with all the stuff coming out, and you guys allowing me to still make content, and you know what I mean? Like, you guys are awesome. I have zero grounds to ever complain about anything, you know? And I'm not going to. I'm just grateful for what I get. I really am. Obviously, I'm here. I'm like a friggin' circus barker. I'm like, yeah, let's get some likes. Let's get some. And that's, you do that to get positivity. You know what I'm saying? But for me, like, I had a great time with it. Hopefully we'll get some of that back when we get to more hype stuff in October. I know there'll be better games, and I'm doing other stuff as well that might be crossover stuff again. But I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to be sad. And listen, you never have to apologize. The fact that you guys are here and hanging out with me every day is amazing. The fact that you open your support to me and you allow me to keep doing what I'm doing is so awesome. You know, I mean, no way, shape, or form would I ever be complaining, right? We're having a great time together in life, and it's just amazing that I get to do this for a living, and thank you so much for that, all right? Now that said, let's get some support on the stream, and let's hit the goals. Everyone, Darkside Phil here. The only detractor channel that I watch is Doody Streams.